So, samabhukta, you take it equally. Siddha siddho. Siddha siddho. Means there is, in Sanskrit there is some, connection between sandhi, it is known as, in grammar, vyakaran, it is known as sandhi. In Assamese, Bengali, Hindi, there is sandhi, two words are contained. So, siddha siddho, two things are there. Successful, unsuccessful, samabhutta. Samattang yoga uchyate. दोनों को तुम जो success and failure, both you take equally. That is the meaning. And only then, only then you can be emotionally balanced. Dear students, this is very, very important sloka. I am sure that what I have taught you is very little, but you please proceed and to study more and more in your life. Exam will finish, but you keep on this thing, studying more and more. The more you study one particular sloka, many things will be coming to you and guiding you. Many things will be coming. Siddho siddho. Siddho siddho. Means I cannot explain now this grammar of Sanskrit. No need. It will take time. But the two things are, if you are successful, okay. If you are not successful, okay. दोनों को समान. समोवुत्ता. समत्तंग योग उच्चते. इसको बोलता है योगा. दिस इज योगा. कि सक्सेस फेलियर दोनों को एक. And I told you one day that some doctors are, I found some link with some doctors who are doing research in AIMS Delhi, All India Institute of Medical Science Delhi. They explain Bhagavad Gita slokas to the cardiac patients, those who are suffering from heart disease. And when they explain these things, then those people are getting some sort of peace. And medicine helps along with this. The slokas help. Because the person is getting emotionally, balanced, getting some peace, getting some good feeling. And some people will say, how can these slokas, this poem help a person medically? Medical is also only science, and these are all literature. No, dear students. Lot of research has been done. Then when you do these things, study these things you get some sort of peace of mind. The moment you get peace of mind, you are winner. The moment you lack of peace of mind, you cannot do anything. The moment you are depressed, you cannot do anything. You're shattered, you cannot do anything. Mentally broken into pieces, cannot do anything. If your mind is shattered, you cannot do anything. So how to put the mind together? I keep on telling you, and one sloka is also there, I'll share with you. Your mind is the greatest enemy, and your mind is the greatest friend. If you control your mind, it will be greatest friend. If you cannot control your mind, it will be greatest enemy for you and take you to whatever line. So these are the horses. You have to control the horse with the rein. As Lord Krishna was the, charioteer, he controlled the chariot, Ratha of Arjuna. You remember? That is nothing, you keep it in mind that now you are Krishna, you are Arjuna. Yourself. You control yourself. There is another outsider may come and help you. Very, very good. So he will be Lord Krishna for you. You can take advice from someone whom you respect, who loves you. When you are in trouble, that person gives you some advice, consoles you. It's very good. That is acting as Lord Krishna. But in your brain only, your mind only, you create Lord Krishna, create Arjuna. You are the Arjuna and keep on meditation. Some people say this is all meaningless spiritually, we cannot see anything. But dear students, I don't have much knowledge, but I believe these are having scientific reasons. These are having scientific causes. These are having scientific base. Must be having scientific base. Anyway, so siddho siddho, samavutta, equally. Samattang yoga uchyate. ये दोनों को एक ही बोलता है, दोनों एक ही है. ये दोनों एक ही है कि सक्सेस एंड फेलियर दोनों सेम है. ऐसे but it's very difficult. For that you need training your mind. You have to go for training the mind. When okay, let me go to the English meaning. Meaning, perform your duties with calm and balanced mind. What you're doing, do fullest of concentration, fullest of coolest of mind. Your mind is hot, you cannot do anything. Study, work, cannot do anything. And that will bring troubles for you. So, this sloka says, perform your duties with calm and balanced mind, and treat success and failure equally. Siddha, I told you, success and failure treat equally. It's very difficult, very difficult. When you are failure, you start crying and crying and crying. We cannot control. And when you are successful, you are eating, dancing, making merry, doing all wrong things. I'm not telling you personally. Some of us, or sometimes we do this way. So this is very bad. Lord Krishna said, you should have Siddho Shuddha Sama. Siddho Shuddha Sama Bhutta. Samattang Yoga Uchyate. इसी को योगा बोलता है. दोनों को, success and failure, two opposite things. Reduce the distance between the two opposite things. Reduce the distance between two opposites. Okay. So you have understood this one. This is related to emotional balance of equanimity. So what is the sloka? What is the sloka? Jugasta kuru karmani sangham bhakta dhananjaya siddha siddho samabhutta samattang yoga uchyate. This is the sloka. If you don't know how to speak out in Sanskrit, no issue. Language is not a barrier. You find the meaning. If you understand the meaning and practice and think it this way, that is sufficient for you. It's not that you have to be able to speak Sanskrit so fluently, accurately, only then you will be gaining the benefit. No, no, no. Some people think that no. A good literature is not confined to a particular not confined to a particular language. Remember, a good music is not confined to a particular language. A good thing is not particular to a particular language. Language is only a media. Language is very, very important. But if you do not understand a particular language and there is something good, it does not mean that you cannot understand it. You can understand in some other language. That's why the work of translation is there. That's why work of translation is there. Anyway, so this sloka, the more you think, more you get, peace, and you can console your mind, you can control your mind. The mind, I will control you. As poet Henley said, I keep on using this in the poem Invictus. In the last stanza, Henley said, it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. See, even I have written two novels, and one novel is Master of Fate, and one novel is Captain of Soul. I have written two English novels with this thing because I am very much influenced by this poem of Henley, H.E. Henley, the poet of England. Is a very inspiring poet. Anyway, I am not talking about that person today in this class. But there also you say, I am the master of my fate. How can I be your master of the fate? How? So that you are emotionally balanced. If you are emotionally balanced. And who will teach you these things? Who will teach you? Your parents, your teachers, your this, that, okay. But what is the main source? The main source you find here. You shall find here in these slokas. That's why I have not taken all slokas. I have taken only few which are connected. There are many more in future. In next, you shall study for your personal life. You shall study, keep on studying this thing. But now for this course, I have connected only 15 slokas. And I'll be discussing again with you whenever you have trouble. And I'll be giving you PDF. So don't worry. Let me see the third one. And I have told you now, this sloka, which is second one, perform duties with calm and balanced mind. Treat success and failure equally. Very nice. First sloka was karmani vadikarastu mahaphaleshu kadachana. And now they are saying that after doing the work, success may be there, failure may be there, you treat equally. So they automatically connected with the first sloka. The second sloka is automatically connected. That's why I've taken it at the second chapter here. So treat success and failure equally. Bhagavad Gita said that. Because only then you shall be emotionally balanced and you can work properly. Ultimately, घूम फिर को काम में आ जाएगा, karma. Ultimately, to come to work. Ultimately, no work, nothing. Every time we have to do something or the other, something or the other. Anyway, but this failure disturbs us. So Lord Krishna is saying, the success and failure will disturb you, treat them equally and give it to me. Give it to me. So when you give it to Lord Krishna, then you feel free mentally. And that day you are feeling so nice, because success is not making your ego, success is not disturbing you, and failure is not disturbing you. You are free, mukto. And then you can do the next work properly, you can take decision properly. It improves the stress management. This is stress management. No need to study big books of stress management. When there is stress, this will help in stress management. Ensures rational decision making. And when it is normal time is there, no, you can take good decision. But when there is, pressure, under pressure, many people can take decision. Normally, you can take decision. Whenever little problem comes to you, then there is pressure. अभी क्या करेगा, मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता है, मेरा तो जीवन बर्बाद हो गया, जिंदगी अनाथ हो गया. Start shouting, कुछ नहीं होगा. Keep your mind cool, emotional balanced, and then see next what you should do. Then decision thinking will be proper, and then you act. So that is the thing. Under pressure also you have to be able to take proper decision. So 2 slokas I found little more minutes today. Let me see the third one and see the third one. This sloka is also very, very important. See what is it said? It targets Thita Pragya. And you can search in the Google point 2.56. 2.56. You can search in the Google BG 2.56 and you shall get it. Dukkanu is a Sukhenu Bitakru. Means it means that instead of saying in Sanskrit, when there is dukkha, unhappiness, and when there is sukha, means happiness, don't worry, okay, theek hai. When there is dukkha, don't have your mind udbigna, onudbigna. Don't get stressed when you are in trouble. Don't get stressed when you are in trouble. Dukkhe onudbigna. Mana means mind. In mind there should not be any udbigna. Okomiya word? Udbigna. Udbigna means tension. Udbigna means tension. In dukkha, when there is dukh jeti ahe, when there is unhappiness, আমি উদ্বিগ্ন হয়ে যাও, क्या होगा কি হবো একদম. So that will disturb your mind. Mind को অনুদ্বিগ্ন রাখা, উদ্বিগ্ন নকরিবা. সুখেচু বিগত স্পৃহা. সুখ আইছে, আনন্দ হইছে, আগরটো লোক কানেকশন আছে রে. All these slokas are somehow connected. So somehow connected, but connecting different points. So when there's sukha, बिगत स्पृहा, सुख है तो क्या हुआ, 5 lakhs का लॉटरी मिल गया, क्या हुआ, no problem. I told you one day that when I was a child I was in Tree Garden. When I was a child, then I was in class 4-5. I still remember one person. He passed matriculation in 3rd division. He was the highest educated person in my Tree Garden there. And that person, is a very nice person. I still remember his name was Karthik. A very nice person. Then he purchased a lottery ticket of 1 rupee. And suddenly, what happened? He got a prize at that time, 1 lakh rupees he got prize. 1 lakh rupees, cash prize. And within 10-15 days, I don't say it happens every time, within 10-15 days, dear students, he became a murderer. When he got the money, he was so excited, abhi kya karega? And he was not treating mankind as mankind, he was not treating man as man, he was not doing this, he became mad over happiness, and ultimately, he didn't care anybody, he was full of ego. And then, there was a tussle with someone, and when too much ego is there, then you do wrong things, and you murder the other person with a, what is called the instrument that he used to cutting the wood. What is known as? Can anybody tell me? Kuthar tuk ki koy? English ot moi parilu. Ki koy? X. Very good. Kune koise naam to koa, please. Pranjyoti, এইটো X. He killed the person with the X. কুঠাৰ দি মানুহটোক মানুহটো মৰিলে। এই ঘটনা মই জীৱনত পাহৰিব নোৱাৰো। মই স্কুলৰ ষ্টুডেণ্ট তেতিয়া। মই ভগৱত গীতাও নাজানো, কমাৰ্চো নাজানো, মেনেজমেণ্টো নাজানো। তেতিয়া কাহিনীটো এতিয়া মোৰ I still remember. Because I am now connecting with this is so many আগৰ কথা, 2 বছৰ আগৰ কথা। মোৰ এতিয়া মনত আহি গ'ল, তোমালোকক যে পঢ়াইছো নহয়, মই হোল হাৰ্টেডলি আই এম একচুৱেলি ইনভলভ হিয়াৰ। এইকাৰণে মই হোল হাৰ্টেডলি তোমালোকক পঢ়াই আছোঁ। আৰু মই যি মনত আছে মই শ্বেয়াৰ কৰি আছোঁ তোমালোকক। মোৰ নলেজ খুব কম, কাৰণ এই গীতা এইবিলাক ল'লে নহয়, মানে বহুত নম্ৰ ভাই, মোৰ নলেজ ইমান নাই। কিন্তু মই যিখিনি পাৰি আছোঁ লৰ্ড কৃষ্ণৰ সেৱা কৰিব মই চেষ্টা কৰি আছোঁ। মোতকৈ বহুত ডাঙৰ ডাঙৰ এক্সপাৰ্ট আছে। মই একদম কৰজোৰে কৈছোঁ যে আই এম নট এক্সপাৰ্ট, কিন্তু মই যিখিনি বুজাইছোঁ এইখিনি তোমালোকক বুজাই আছোঁ। চ' দিছ হেপেন্স। দুঃখে অনুদ্বিগ্ন মনা, দুঃখে অনুদ্বিগ্ন মনা, সুখেচু বিগত স্পৃহ। দুঃখ মে অনুদ্বিগ্ন মিন্স আনট্ৰাষ্ট, মানে বহুত উদ্বিগ্ন নহয় দুঃখত, ক'ত টেনশ্যন নহয়। সুখেচু বিগত স্পৃহ, এই তোমাৰ সুখ থাকিব, তুমি বিগত স্পৃহ। কি কিয়া হে, 5 লাখ रुपया मिल गया तो ठीक है भैया, ओके चलो ठीक है, I'll decide what to do, but I'll not become too much of ego. When you get a very good result, you become too much of ego. When you get good business, you get too much of ego. When you get good supply order in company, you have to supply 20 crores to Malaysia, you get too much of ego, and that is going to ultimately harm you. So सुखेशु माने सुख में, विगत स्पृहा, क्या है ठीक है भैया, ओके ठीक है, लाइक दैट, नॉट टू ईगो। न क्या बोलते हैं, भीत राग भय क्रोध, भीत राग भय क्रोध, राग भय क्रोध, क्रोध मीन्स एंगर, स्थित धीर मुनिर उच्यते, that is sthita pragya, that is sthita dhira means sthita pragya. Sthita means sthir, sthita means stable, sthita dhira means mentally dhira. Munira uchyate, dhira munira uchyate, that is called sthita dhira means sthita pragya, sthita pragya. That is Sthita Pragya. I gave you assignment on Sthita Pragya. You write very nicely. I'll check more. I've checked something. Some of you have written very nicely. What is Sthita Pragya? Next time you get a question on Sthita Pragya, you can cite this example. In the future, you will be doing some research work maybe, and you can connect these things. You can connect these things also in future. This you can connect your management with Bhagavad Gita. You can connect your technology with Bhagavad Gita. You can discuss me in future how you can connect these things with your own subject, whatever you're studying. I think some people are here from psychology, some people are here from engineering, some people are from English, one person I know from commerce, and whatever maybe now, this is common for every subject. No subject is outside this. That much I have learned from my studies. Anyway, so what does it mean? Let me see this Sthita Pragya. This is the last sloka today. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'll again sit with you. So, eight ami sailo. This is ideal manager. What is ideal manager? Ideal manager is one who is having Sthita Pragya. Please, etu Okomiya word to ase Sthita Pragya. Okomiya bele shobd nai. Bengali to ase. Hindi mein yahi hai Sthita Pragya. See, meaning a wise person remains calm in difficulty. Calm means cool in difficulties, and does not get overly excited in happiness. Such a person is free from fear, anger, attachment. Fear, anger, attachment. No fear, no anger, no attachment. This, if you can make yourself that. Here you are writing something exam, I am teaching. Even if I don't practice myself, this teaching for me is meaningless. I am just giving you some idea, that much. But I have to culture it. You have to culture it in future. I am making your building bricks for future, remember. This is for future. For you all and for me also. For me also, I am not different. I am also having all these problems. So that Sthita Pragya is something which is helpful for everyone. And how it helps in managerial How it is relevant in management? It builds emotional intelligence, helps in handling crises and workplace challenges effectively. Dear students, I'll not take any more sloka today. I have to reach 15, and I'll be very happy if you give me your comments, how you're finding, happy or not. And I'm recording these 2 videos I made today. I'll put in my channel and give you the link, and you can again hear this lecture. I'm see side by side I'm recording, and so that those who could not join, it will be helping them also. This Theta Pragya, I'll not take any more sloka today, only 3 I've discussed. Karmani Vadikarasto, I already several times told you, but 2 and 3, this is first time for you. So I'm giving this video to you, I'll be giving. But before I end up today, these two slokas, 2 and 3, before I end up today, we will listen to one of my personal experience regarding this, what happened to me and how I used it. Should I share my story in 1 or 2 minutes? Okay. So 2 years back, I went to Bangkok for some conference in some university. I was invited there to be research person to deliver a lecture. Anyway, and what happened, some other people from India went there, and I was alone from Assam. And then our flight, when returning, our flight timing was different. So all the other people, they had left, and I was alone left in the hotel. And my flight was at night around 10, 12, like that. So what happened, from the hotel, although I visited several times, but that time, from the hotel I have to go to the airport. There are 2 airports. One is Suvarnabhumi and one is, Dong Muang, like that. So I have to hire a taxi. So what happened, the taxis used to come to their hotel, so you can book anyone, and go offline. Then I talked to some person. He said, okay, it will be 200 bahts. Okay, I'll say agreed. Then one very bad, wicked person was in the hotel. Wicked person was in the reception. He wanted that I should take car from his sources, giving 500 bucks, 500 bahts. I said, no, I have booked it. I'm not going to take from you. And there is some little tussle. And I took my taxi. And then my taxi driver talked to that person, talked to the person of the hotel reception, and hotel reception, they talked in their languages, in Thai languages, I don't know what. Then what happened to me, I sat in the taxi, 200 bahts, and then he came out from the hotel. They were very crowded. It was 7:38 p.m. at night. I was alone, and what he suddenly stopped somewhere. He said, you have to pay me 400 bahts. I said, why? I said, no, you have to pay 400 bahts. Then I got a bit, nervous. That means he's doing something wrong. He doesn't understand anything. Then I said, okay, you go, I'll see. You have to pay. I said, okay. Then he went to some other angle, other side, wrong path. I knew their path a little bit. He went to the wrong path. Then I said, are you going properly? He doesn't talk. Then I told, I'll go to Dong Muang, not Suvarnabhumi. He doesn't talk. And after that, this way, I'm taking a very short way, and this happened 2 hours with me. And ultimately, what he did, he again stopped the car somewhere. And had it been in India, any city in India, I would have come out of the car, out of the cab, and I would have a lot of people in India. But there, nobody is known to me. What can I do? I don't know who is the police. Then what happened? Again he stopped. He said, you have to pay 600 bahts. I said, why 600 bahts? Why? I said, why? No, you have to pay. It's a long way. And he stopped. I said, please go, I'll give. Because I cannot do more debating with him. I was fearing at that time. I was fearing what will happen, anything may happen. Suppose he put me something, gas and all, something, whatever may be, he'll be doing, who will help me? And then I kept my mind cool. I concentrated on Almighty, please give me cool, because that time if I take any wrong decision, anything may happen. So this way, ultimately, I came to the airport, and then after coming to airport, he said, you have to pay me 800 bahts. I said, no, whatever is said, 600, you take it, go. Because that time I have to the airport, so I got the courage. So, dear students, I'm just very shortly I'm saying, this happened to me 2 years back. So, these types of tensions sometimes come to your mind in everyday life. And that time what to do? We have to be very cool. And then, but it's very difficult, I admit, very difficult. Sometimes it's very difficult. But that Sthita Pragya helps you. I've given one example which I experienced personally. So these types of discussion, I don't claim that if you will know Bhagavad Gita, then nobody can do anything. You will be doing success every time. Not like that. But this will give you some mental strength. It will make your mind strong so that you can take right decision. You can avoid the negativities. That's why these are relevant. So in management, this sloka builds emotional intelligence and helps in handling crises and workplace challenges effectively. You understand all these things? So thank you very much. At the end, once again, Vasudeva Sutang Devang Kamsa Chanura Mardanang Devaki Paramanandam Krishnang Vande Jagat Gurum. Oh.